assume right now you're preparing to sell. But nothing happens. Nobody gets paid until a sale happens to a customer.
Yes.
So we don't talk about it enough. We talk about a lot about recruiting. We talk a lot about promotion, a lot about rank advancement, a lot about team building. But we don't talk enough about customer gathering. How to gather more customers. So in this challenge, over the course of these 3 days, we're going to be focused on some simple strategies for every one of you to gather customers. I have several goals. Before I even get into my goals, let me just give you my first assignment. Okay? You guys ready for a first assignment? Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready for your first assignment. Ready for your first assignment? Okay. Invite your friends now. This is free. If you have anybody that's involved in network marketing is not having the success that they feel like they deserve, or their team is not having the success that they should be having, invite them. GoProCustomers.com and they can enroll. It's as simple as that. So take a moment while we get started and invite them. Okay? I cannot help them if they don't get the information. All the information in the world, all the libraries in the world filled with amazing ideas, it doesn't help anybody if they don't read it. They don't use it. If they don't take advantage of it. I'm going to give you 3 very simple strategies over the course of these 3 days that are designed to help you have more success. Now, it's designed for everybody. It's designed for you. If you need more customers, put a 2 in the chat. If you could use some more customers personally, put a 2 in the chat. If you're doing okay when it comes to customer gathering, but your team needs to get more customers, put a 3 in the chat. So, if your company as a whole needs to learn from you and your team so they can gather more customers and be more successful, put a 4 in the chat. The URL is simple. It's GoProCustomers.com. I don't know how to make it more simple. GoProCustomers.com. And people can register for free, okay? All right, we only have an hour, so we're going to go fast. So be ready to take notes or to take pictures of the different slides as I put them up. Okay, you can have both of those ready maybe if you want to be able to capture this for later. Okay? So if you're ready, put a 5 in the chat. If you're ready to go after this? All right, fantastic. Let me tell you my goal. My goal is that every person participating in this challenge, by the end of the challenge, by the end of the day, on day 3, you have at least 10 new customers. That's my goal. What would happen to your business if you had 10 new customers added to your business by the end of day 3, by the end of Wednesday, by midnight Wednesday? What would happen? Would you rank advance? Would you level up? Would it be a good example for your team? Would you feel more confident? Would you feel stronger? Would you be more excited? Would you make some money? A lot of good things would happen, right? Now, I'm not promising that you're going to do it because I can't. If I was moved into your house, I could make you do it. I'd like, hey, stop with the distractions. Back to work, back to work, back to work. Let's get back to these assignments, get this stuff done. But that's my target. If you're willing to, even before you know how we're going to do it, at least set that as a goal. Put a 10 in the chat. If you're willing to accept that as a goal, this is a target. You're not going to beat yourself up if you don't do it, but you're going to try and hit that number or exceed that number. It's absolutely 100% doable. It might scare you. It might make you nervous. It might make your heart race a little bit. It might make you uncomfortable, but being uncomfortable is fine. Hopefully the upside of getting 10 customers is better and easier than the pain of going through figuring out how to do it. Okay? That's my hope. But here's what I want you to do. As we start this, turn your brain off, because you're going to be tempted to argue with me mentally. You're going to be tempted to throw in your limiting beliefs. You don't understand. I have a different situation. I've got this thing going on. And you're going to pretend that, you know, I've had a tough upbringing and you don't understand my problems and my relationships are not the best right now. And I tried this before and it didn't work. And you're gonna mentally try and argue and throw in excuses that will give you an easy out. So turn your brain off. Okay? Just breathe. Just breathe. Everybody take a deep breath. Come on. I can see you. Take a deep breath. Let it out. We can do this. We can make this happen. Okay? And even if you don't believe it, borrow my belief. Because I've done this with lots and lots of people. I can do it with you too. Okay? One, turn your brain off. Don't argue. Don't negotiate. Don't debate. 2, just breathe. And 3, how many of you, when you worked for somebody else, were a good employee? Put a 1 in the chat if you were a good employee. You're dependable, you showed up, you did what was expected, you followed instructions. Look at all these good employees. We've been trained since we were 2 years old to be good employees. Here's what I'm going to ask you to do for these 3 days. Be a good employee. Pretend I'm your boss. Okay? And just do as you're recorded. Do as you're told. Got it? Can you do that? If you're a superb employee, you showed up, just do as you're told. Turn your brain off, do as you're told. You want a raise? Guess what? You get 10 customers, you can have your raise. The raise is built in, Judy. The raise is built in. You get the 10 customers, raise is automatic. It's going to happen. So if you and I learned a long time ago to not treat this like a business, because people said, treat this like a business, treat this like a business, treat this like a business. And you know what I found? Every time somebody begins to treat this like a business, I'm my own boss, they give themselves a week off. That's what they do. So here's what I would prefer. Treat this like a job until it pays you like a business. And if you can't employ yourself, let me employ you for these 3 days. Okay, so if you're willing to be a good employee, put a 3 in the chat. You're willing to be a good employee? We're going to find out. I don't want to have to fire you. I won't fire you, but fire yourself inside this business. So it's not about if you can do this, it's will you. So our goal is 10 customers by the end of the challenge. We're going to do this 3 ways. Day 1, we're going to be talking about how to get support from your close friends and family. How to get support and how your close friends and family can actually become your customers. This is easier than you think, and I'm going to give you a step-by-step process to do it. Okay? It's not hard. Might scare you. Most people get absolutely blown out of network marketing because of their close friends and family giving them a hard time. I'm going to show you how to get support and how to get customers from close friends and family. Okay? Step by step, proven method. I've taught that to tons of people. I could teach it to you too. Now, some of you maybe have already done this, and if you already have, it doesn't matter. Pay attention to how you can use this in order to be able to teach the people on your team as they join how to get support from their friends and family. Make sense? So you are a learner, you are a student, you're a practitioner, you're a teacher in this process. Day 2, we're going to be talking about conversations, but in all these conversations, how many of you participated in our conversation challenge? Put a 2 in the chat if you participated in our conversation challenge a month ago. And you have a lot of conversations going. Now, what do you do with all these conversations? Like, what the heck? There's too many conversations, I don't know what to do with them. Well, I'm going to show you and teach you how to transition, how to convert your prospect to a customer when they open the door and transition the conversation to a customer or business conversation. When they open the door. So tell me more about your product. Tell me more about your business. Tell me more about what's going on. They open the door, which has happened for some of you already. They've opened the door and some of you went, I don't know what to do. If they don't, it doesn't matter. Denise says they don't. Doesn't matter. Day 3, probably the most important day, I'm going to teach you how to transition the conversation to convert your prospect to a customer and how to handle their questions and objections along the way. Sound fair? So it doesn't matter. If you start the conversation, either they're going to pivot and transition the conversation to your product or your opportunity, or you can at the appropriate time. I will teach you all 3 methods over the course of these 3 days for free. 1, your hot market for close friends and family. 2, how if they open the door, how do you handle it? 3, you open the door. And how to do that appropriately in a way that works and also duplicates. Okay, excited about this? You ready for this? You ready to absolutely go after it, make it happen? All right, so before we bounce into the training, we have a lot of people that are part of the VIP process. I want to let everybody else know, if you think of yourself as a VIP type person, there is an opportunity for you to upgrade to VIP if you want to. Here's what you get. You get a live 1-hour bonus Q&A each day. Today is just Q&A with me on how to deal with hot market. Tomorrow and the next day, we're going to have special guests on the best customer gatherers in the world of network marketing that are going to be sharing their secrets. You get a one-on-one Zoom consultation with a GoPro coach. One-on-one. There's a customer catalyst guide, which is basically we're going to take all of the trainings that we're doing from these 3 days and we're going to put it into a workbook with all of the scripts, everything that we're training, all of the ideas, all of the case studies from guests. All of that is going to be given to you when we're done. You get 12-month access to all of the challenge replays, the first session and the VIP session. And you get I did a home study course, a video home study course that I normally sell for $300. I think it's $300, which is called Inviting Mastery. How to invite people to take a look. Okay? So if you want that, if you see on there's a VIP access, you click that button, upgrade to VIP, and then once you upgrade to VIP, you need to click on the VIP Q&A um, VIP Q&A that starts after the break to get into the VIP room. So we're going to go for until 12 o'clock, another 43 minutes. We're going to go, then we're going to take a 20-minute break, and then you got to click on that little button in order to be able to get back in after we take that 20-minute break for the VIP session. Okay? So that's how you do it. If you're already a VIP, congratulations. If you're not a VIP and you consider yourself a VIP person and you think these perks would be worth the $47, then go ahead and do it. You certainly don't have to, but I think you'll find that it's worth it. Okay, so with that, let's start the training. As we talked about last month, all business is conversation. All business is conversation. You need to be in more conversations. Your network is your net worth. You need to expand your network, whether they are your customer or not, whether they are your distributor or not, whether they're in your company or not. The more people you know and the more you stay in relationship with those people, it's going to improve every aspect of your life and every aspect of your business, no matter what you decide to do for the rest of your life. Harvey McKay, living legend, he told me, his father told him at age 21, Harvey, your job from now for the rest of your life is every person you meet, get their contact information and find a creative way to stay in touch and find a way to bring value to their life. I want you to think about your life, because when I think about it, I'm embarrassed. How many people have you met in your life? And how many people have you got their contact information? The number drops down dramatically. And then, how many of you found a creative way to stay in touch? The number drops again. And how many of you have found a way to bring value to other people's lives without asking for anything in return? The number drops again. So what if you could increase all of those numbers? What happens to everything? Everything. You don't have everybody's contact information. Sarah, that's the work. That's the job. That's part of building your network. How long is this training per day, Eva? It's for 1 hour. You have like 6,000 business cards? Well, find a creative way to stay in touch. Fantastic. Reach out to them. Say, hey, I got your business card. Just thought we should connect. It's so much easier now than it used to be. Because you can get somebody's Instagram, you can get somebody's Facebook, and you can friend them up on social. You don't have to ask for their phone number or their address. It's way more socially acceptable to get connected on social than it is to ask for somebody's phone number, especially opposite sex. Hey, what's your phone number? That's a little weird. But friending somebody up on social's not that hard. But here's the secret. How do you find a creative way to stay in touch? How do you find a creative way to bring value to a person's life, whether they join you or not? I want you to think of the most influential people you know in the world, in your life. How connected are they to other people? If they're influential, I bet you they have friends everywhere. Friends that aren't part of their business. Right? Very connected. We live in a world where this is the doorway to 8 billion people. And it's not hard to bring value to them. Even if you do it by sending out a post and giving a group value. So most of you don't have a quality problem when it comes to your business. You have a quantity problem. You're just not having enough conversations. We talked about this last week. It's very, very important. The goal is to start as many conversations as you possibly can and keep them going. Keep them going. Start the conversations and keep them going. Some people are asking, is there a way to get Erik on the screen instead of all the other users? Is that their setting? Do they have to do it on their side? Yeah, it's on your side, Martin. Just click on the view and put the speaker, and then it'll show up on your side. So here's the goal. You should have at least 100 conversations going at all times. At all times, at least 100. You start 100 conversations, 30 of them drop off, fill them, just disappear, they ghost you, they never respond. Then fill it back up with the other 30. People say, go away, I hate you. 20 of them drop off, fill it up with another 20. 40 of them join you, fill it back up with another 40. This is a full-time job. Dana, do you want freedom or not? Just to stick all this stuff into the phone? Do you want freedom or not? You're going to serve somebody. Either you're going to serve your network or you're going to serve your employer. I'm just telling you, this is the world we live in. I'm not blaming you, Dana. I was talking about a different Dana. There's a different Dana. I'm not blaming you. You got kids to take care of too, Dana says. I understand. How many of you have children? Put a 2 in the chat. How many of you have figured out a way to do this anyway? Put a 10 in the chat. Having children is not a reason for you not to succeed in growing a business. You can build a network marketing business on the toilet. You cannot tell me you can't do this. There is time. Your kids are your why. I get it. If your kids are your why, then solve the money problem. So you can give the kids the best education, the best opportunities, the best example. If your kids are your why. Show them what it means to bring value to the world if your kids are your why. Listen. If you want to find a reason not to do this, there's a million of them. It won't be any problem. Remember I told you to turn your brain off and stop arguing with me and stop arguing with yourself? I'm already seeing in the chat, you guys are arguing with me. Yeah, but you don't understand, but you don't understand, but you don't understand, but you don't understand. Stop it. Just be a good employee. Your kids are your why. You still go to your job. Come on. You can't have you can't literally have your cake and eat it too. It just does not work that way. So, 100 conversations. If you're not in conversations, you're not going to be able to get customers. Okay? It's just as simple as that. If you're not willing to have conversations, you're not going to be able to get enough customers for this to be worthwhile. And I will share one thing. Getting customers was not my favorite thing. Is that bad to say? Even though I believed in the company's products, even though I believed in it, my being introverted, it was not my favorite thing. You know why I did it? It wasn't for the $500 I'd make, or the $300 I'd make, or the $400 I'd make. I was looking for big money. Here's why I did it. I did it because that was the only way I could, with any integrity, go ask 10 other people to do it. And then 100 people. and then 1,000 people, and then 10,000 people. My example. So I was willing to trade my discomfort of going and getting 10 customers in order to be able to use that story to inspire 10 other people to go get 10 customers. And instead of the $500 or the $300 or the $400, whatever it was, it turned into hundreds of thousands of dollars and eventually millions of dollars. So I'd be willing to do the uncomfortable thing just to be the example. And also to realize it's not as scary as you think. It's just not. Here's what I know about customers. Everyone on planet Earth loves buying stuff. They hate being sold, but they love buying stuff. So make it fun, make it easy, and let them buy some stuff. Just let them buy your stuff. Right? So, we've been streaming this on social, at least the first half or so. We're going to turn that off now, and we're going to jump into the training. So goodbye to those in social. Those of you who want to join, all you have to do is go to goprocustomers.com, and you can continue the conversation. goprocustomers.com, and you can continue the conversation. Bye-bye. Everybody wave bye-bye to the social media people. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, social media people. All right. As we start, I told you today I'm going to teach you a very specific process of how to get support from your close friends and family and how to get customers from your close friends and family. Here's one word I want you to put in your notes. The word simple. For these 3 days, I want you to focus on simple and easy. We don't need to worry about complicated and hard. Let's just focus on simple and easy. Okay? If we're going to go get 10 customers and we have to get them, let's not start with the hardest ones. Let's start with the easiest ones. Simple and easy. And there's a tool I want to quickly share with you that will help you in getting more customers before I get into the hot market approach. How many of you agree that AI is not going anywhere? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree that AI is not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's only accelerating. Here's my view when it comes to network marketing. Either get in front of it or get run over by it. I think the future superstars in network marketing are going to be the ones that get involved early with AI tools and leverage them better than the competitors. Those are going to be the ones that have the biggest advantage. So even if you're intimidated by it, it doesn't matter. Every time they change the format of some social media platform, it annoys me, but I got used to it. And when I get used to it, then I find out there's usually a reason. So we've got Justin Bellababa from NowSite here who wants to just show you something quickly, a little bit of insight on how you can use this to get some more customers, how you can use this platform to get more customers. Justin, are you there?
I'm here.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm great. I'm excited.
I'm excited too, and I'm running behind already, so jump right into it.
I will, and yes, I will. I will be super quick. For those of you who know NowSite, I've got something new and really exciting that we did special for today. For those of you who don't know us, great to meet you all. We are the easiest, simplest tool for starting conversations and turning those conversations into customers online. If you don't like technology, I get it, but don't worry. We keep things extremely simple, and I'll prove that to you right now in the next 5 minutes. As I just show you just a few simple things that you can do to start more conversations and turn those conversations into prospects and customers. 100,000 customers all over the world, by the way, and people that use NowSite for 30 days more than double their social media results, customer conversations, prospects, sales. The system works, and I'll also show you how you can try it totally for free for 7 days. So let's jump right into it. So when you sign up, and I hope all of you will answer a few questions and create an AI profile of yourself that learns your interests and your hobbies and your business and even your writing style. And it will get better and better and smarter the more you use it. First thing I want to show you is how easy it is to create an original, authentic social media post using NowSite. Okay, all you do is click post on social media, and by the way, you can create blogs and caption your TikToks and fancy stuff, but if you just click that pink surprise me button, the AI will write an original post for you based on your interests in your own writing style. This one is all about innovation and the future being built by those who dare to dream, #TechStartups, because this is my account. And that's authentic to me as someone who loves technology. But your AI will learn you and your interests and will create unlimited original social media content so you can get out there on social media and start more conversations than ever. A new capability that I want to show you is all about selfies. So there's a new AI engine that can actually see. It's called Vision, and it can see and understand your images and videos. So we've created an incredible tool, super popular among our users. It's called Selfie AI. All you do is just take a selfie and upload it. And yes, this works on mobile even better than on computer. And the AI will instantly look at the image, look at the selfie, and write a perfect post for you. This one is me and my son. We went to a soccer game here in London, and the AI could tell exactly where we were, exactly what was going on, and it wrote a fantastic post without any instruction at all, because it could see the selfie that I uploaded. Stamford Bridge is magic with my little champ. Nothing beats the excitement of a live Chelsea match. And by the way, easy, one click, optimized for Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn or Twitter, so that it is perfect for any platform that you want to post on. One other thing before I move on, I want you to imagine that you want to create a business post, but maybe you're a little bit nervous because you're not totally familiar with the rules or your company's policies. So you want to make sure that the post is going to follow all the rules. Okay, so let's imagine that someone wrote a terrible post, something that breaks every rule in the book. Something like this: want to make $10,000 in your first month with zero effort? Join my team and watch the money roll in. One click on our compliance engine, and we would tell you that that's a very high risk post. It lacks income disclosures. It sounds like a scam, and the AI will actually take that non-compliant post and rewrite it for you automatically. So now with NowSite, you can create as much original content as you want to post on social media and know that all of your posts are compliant with all the rules. Okay, so look, for those of you who know NowSite, you've seen this before. I want to show everyone something new now, okay? And to do that, I need to introduce you to one of my best friends, not the real Erik Worre, but Erik AI. This is an AI avatar, video and voice clone that we've trained on thousands of hours of the real Erik's content. Okay, webinars and books and conferences and everything. And it speaks 150 languages. It's available to you 24 hours a day. If you are a NowSite customer, you know him well. If not, I'll let him introduce himself. to you. And I'll say, how does it work?
Think of me as your full-time coach.
And
I'll help you set goals, build a winning mindset, overcome objections, and close sales. Anytime you have a challenge in your business, I'll be here to help you succeed 24 hours a day.
And can I just get a confirmation you can hear the sound on that? We got sound? Yes? Okay, because I want to show you something new now. Okay? I want you to imagine you're having a conversation with a prospect, right? Or with a friend. And here's an example. I'm having a conversation over text message with my friend Adrian. And I say, hey, Adrian, long time no chat. How's everything going on your end? And he replies, because we're friends, he says, things are going well. Kids are great, getting back to school. Nothing really new. How about you? What's up with you? What we've done, we've given Erik AI a new superpower. Erik AI can now see. Okay, and his vision lets us do something incredible. So check this out. I'm on Facebook. I'm going to take a screenshot of this conversation. And I'm going to upload that screenshot. And I'm just going to say to Erik AI, how do I transition this conversation with my good friend Adrian to business?
Great to hear you're reaching out to Adrian. Given your close relationship, using a natural and indirect approach could work well. Here's a simple way to transition into the business conversation. Hey, Adrian, glad to hear things are going well. Listen, I've been working on something exciting recently, and I'd love to get your opinion on it. Do you have some time this week for a quick chat? This way, you're not making it sound like a direct pitch, but rather asking for feedback, which can be a comfortable entry point. How does that sound to you?
So now Erik AI has been trained to help me in my conversations with my friends, with my prospects. And he can be there to not only help me in conversations, but let's say, for example, I'm talking to now my friend Cheryl about my juice business, and I send her a video, and she says, I watched the video and it looks great, but it sounds expensive. Well, I wonder if Erik AI can help me with objection handling as well. Let's find out. So I'm going to upload that screenshot of the conversation and just say, how should I respond? Erik AI is going to look at the image.
When responding to a potential customer's concern about price, it's crucial to focus on the value and benefits of the product. Here's a suggested approach. Cheryl, I understand. This juice is an investment in your health with powerful benefits. Many find the long-term health gains outweigh the cost. What health goals are you aiming for? This directly addresses the concern and opens up a dialogue about the customer's needs.
So look, this is just the beginning of how Erik AI is gaining more and more amazing capabilities to help you start conversations, to help you overcome objections, and to help you turn more prospects into customers. So with that, I'm going to send it back over to Erik. I want you all to know that if you get started today, you won't pay our regular price of $49 a month. You'll get everything here, plus a lot more, your own AI profile, unlimited social posts, unlimited conversation starters, this new Erik AI with vision. And because you're here today, you can try it free for 7 days. I hope all of you will try this. It's awesome. And then it's only $29 a month. And you can get started at nmpro.ai. That's nmpro.ai, free for 7 days, $29 a month. And it includes unlimited access to the new Erik AI that has this incredible vision capability as well. So with that, thank you everyone. And Erik, I will pass it back to you, my friend.
Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it very much. And listen, I was watching the chat and people were saying, "Well, that's creepy. Oh, that scares me. That makes me nervous." How many of you are a little bit nervous about AI? Put a 2 in the chat if you're a little nervous about AI. I think you'd be crazy not to be a little bit nervous. But look, here's the thing: it's not going anywhere. You're either going to use it or it's going to use you. Okay? We have a tool built specifically for network marketing so you can use it instead of it using you. Every social media platform is using it right now on you. It's only accelerating. So those that learn how to ask the right questions, those that learn how to work with it, those that learn how to optimize it are going to have a huge advantage over everybody else. And I want to make it a no-brainer for you to be involved. This is the first time we've ever had an affiliation with a company that provides technology. 1, you get a 7-day free trial. 2, it's $29 a month after that instead of the normal price. And you can click on the button that's on your dashboard or grab that QR code for everybody else. They have an annual also. I don't know what the annual is, but you'll see it there. I want to make this the easiest decision ever. We have our GoPro event coming up December 6th through the 8th. This is our 15th year of GoPro. And take a look at the people that we've had speak at previous GoPros. Okay? These are the people we've had speak. So you can expect that this GoPro is going to be as amazing, if not more amazing, since it's our 15th year of having GoPro. I want to give you a free ticket to the GoPro experience, which is normally a $297 value. I want to give you a free ticket. If you just sign up for NowSite and you stay as a customer from now to December, then you're going to get a free ticket. If you already have a ticket, then you sign up for NowSite and you stay through December, you'll have an extra ticket that you can give to somebody else. All right? If you do the annual subscription, we'll give you a 3 VIP ticket. That's a 3-day event ticket. That's a $497 value. Gives you a whole bunch of other stuff. So I want this, how many of you are going to GoPro anyway, one way or the other? Put a 7 in the chat if you were going to go to GoPro. Be part of the GoPro. Okay? This is part of the training. People say, well, what's the training? This is the training. Now I'm going to teach you how to transfer all of the energy in your hot market into customers. Who's ready to turn hot market into customers? Put hot into the chat. Now Site's going to have a kickoff call that's going to just answer all kinds of questions, and they got great customer service. So how do you get support from your close friends and family, your hot market? How to get more of them as your customers? Most of marketing is getting people to try something. Take a look at any commercial on television. It's just getting people to try something. Give it a try. Here's a new flavor. Try it. Here's a new subscription medicine. Try it. Ask your doctor. Here's a new hotel. Come try it. Everything is about getting people to try something. So it's no different here. We're trying to get people to try something. So I want to give you a step-by-step process on how to approach your hot market. Now let me define what your hot market is. These are your family and your close friends. Okay? I want you to think about your family and your close friends. And these are most of the time people who are giving you the hardest time. I'll help you with services and I'll help you with high ticket items. Okay, also. But I'm going to talk about, Karen says, I've already given up on them. Don't give up on them. Just understand that most of you approach them wrong. Most of you approach them too aggressive. Most of you made assumptions about them. Most of you, they know too much about you. So when they challenged you, you didn't handle it well. So how would you like to have at least support? They don't have to become your customer or your distributor, but at least support from your close friends and family. Put a 1 in the chat if that would feel amazing. To just have support. They don't have to join, but it'd be nice if they supported you. So here's the step-by-step approach. Now, I'm going to have you take a screenshot of this because I want you, what is support? I'll tell you what support means. At least feel like they have your back. At least feel like they're encouraging you. At least feel like they're wishing you the best. Wouldn't that be nice? With your close friends and family, instead of rolling their eyes at you or making fun of you or, giving you a hard time. And even if they've said no already, I'm going to teach you how to go back to those people and have them say yes, or at least understand, repair the relationship. How many of you have damaged one of your hot markets relationships through your network marketing business? Put a 2 in the chat. How many feel like you've done some damage? I'm going to teach you how to repair that damage. Wouldn't that be nice? Be nice to repair that damage. Not have that tension. Not have that drama. So let me teach you an approach on how to approach your hot market. And we might go 5 minutes over the top of the hour, by the way, if you have other plans. Because I want to make sure that you get this. This is a 7-step approach. 7-step approach. Approach number 1. Hopefully you've started a conversation with some of your hot market. Number 1. Actually, approach number 0 is before number 1. Try to get your conversation off of the platform that you started it on. Okay, so if you were talking with them on text message, yes, Warren, you can make them full screen. You just have to click on the button on the top corner and pin the speaker and it'll do that. No problem. So, where was I? Okay. Get off the platform that you started the conversation on. Do you understand what I mean? If you were in text message, text them and say, do you have a minute to talk? Can I FaceTime you? Get off of electronic only and into voice to voice or face to face. Okay? That's rule number 1. I need to add this to this hot market list. Rule number 1, transition voice to voice or face to face. Do you understand? If you keep it on the platform you started on, you're going to have poor results. If you transition off to voice or face to face, you're going to have good results. Okay? I'm nonverbal. I need electronic to talk. Hey, there's always a way. Get face to face and then type. There's always a way. Stop negotiating. Be a good employee. Get out of your head. Follow instructions. There's always a way. Get off the platform, voice to voice or face to face. Understand? Then, step 1, be in a hurry. Listen, I don't have a lot of time. I only have a few minutes, but there's something I wanted to talk with you quickly. This lets them off the hook. Just let them know, don't have a lot of time. I'm really, really busy. Second, compliment them. Compliment them. This is very, very important that you compliment them and focus the compliment on the support that they've given you in your life at some point. The fact that they've had your back, the fact that they've been a good friend, the fact that they've been a good family member, but the fact that they've been a good sister, good brother, parent, whatever, cousin, you name it. If they're hot market, you should be able to compliment them on something. Even if they've challenged you on your crazy ideas in the past, compliment them on that. One of my favorite phrases is to say, the one thing I appreciate about you the most is I know that you have my back no matter what. It's one of my favorites. And that support means the world to me. Write that down. Your support means the world to me. Step 3, briefly mention that you got involved with your company. As you might know, I'm part of XYZ company. But then quickly, and I mean right quick, because the objections are going to start coming. Hey, if you're here to talk about that, I'm not interested. Right? Quickly disqualify them from being a distributor. And don't worry, I am not calling you to have you join my business. Matter of fact, I don't think it's a good fit for you. This is my business. But I'm involved. It's my business. And you may or may not know, but I want to tell you why I joined this business for myself. And I'm not saying this for you to join my business. I'm saying this so you understand why I'm doing it. As you know, here's my background. I did this. Here's what I didn't like about it. I found a solution for me inside of this company, and here's how I feel about the future now. So tell them your story. You can do that in 60 seconds. And then, step 6 is ask them for support. So again, be in a hurry, compliment them, briefly mention you're involved with your company, say, don't worry, just relax, don't stress out. I'm not trying to recruit you. This is my business, right? But what I might not have told you before is let me tell you why I got involved and why it's important to me. And then there's 4 ways, and then ask them for support. There's different ways you could support me. I will tell you, if I'm talking to Maureen, I'm going to say, Maureen, and she's my sister, let's say. Maureen, listen, I don't have a lot of time, but, I appreciate the fact that you supported me. You've supported me my whole life. You've been there in difficult times, in bad times. Your support has meant the world to me. As you might know, I'm involved in ABC company, and don't worry, don't stress. I'm not trying to recruit you, Maureen. I know you're doing your thing. This is my business. This is what I'm doing. Okay. You might not know, but my background is this. These are the things that I didn't like about it. I found a solution for me, and I feel better about my future because of it. And I'm calling to say that if you'd be willing to support me in my business, it would mean the world to me. Okay, this is just hot market. We'll show the steps many times, Alma, don't worry about it. And I'm going to give you 4 easy ways that you can support me, Maureen. All right? You up for this? I'll make it easy on you, I promise. This won't be hard. One, it would just mean everything to me if you'd be a customer of mine one time. Be a customer of mine one time. Just try the product that I feel is amazing. It's $50, it's $80, it's $100, it's $120, it's whatever it is. You know how many Cutco knife sets I've bought in my life from my nieces and nephews who came over to do their little pitch? You know, I bought so many because they asked me, Uncle Eric, would you let me practice on you? Sure, come on over. I already have all the Cutco knives you can have. You know, but they're good knives. They're good products, right? So, Maureen, I have a product here, it's $80. And I'm not asking you to be a customer every month. I'm asking you to be a customer one time. Just to support me. If I opened up a restaurant, Maureen, I would hope that you would come to my restaurant one time. If you hated it, I would not expect you to come back and I wouldn't be mad. If you thought it was just okay, I hope you'd come to my restaurant instead of somebody else's because it's mine. And if the restaurant was amazing, I'd hope you tell your friends. So, $80 one time. If you do that for me and let me know what you felt, what the results were from the product, I cannot even describe to you how much I would appreciate it. I have a goal to get 10 customers in the next 3 days. Would you be one of them? Would you do that for me? Because I'd really appreciate it. I lost her off the screen. I can't see her now. I was watching her. But now she moved to a different screen somehow. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, there she is. There she is. Hi, Maureen. So, is that a little bit needy? I don't know. With a hot market, I'm just saying it would mean the world to. Is it being needy asking your friend to come to your restaurant one time? I don't think it is. Is it being needy saying I have a product that I think the whole world needs to at least try? Would you try it one time? Is that being needy to support me? I don't think it's being needy. I think it's just making the ask. I've got 10. I want to get 10 customers in the next 20 or 72 hours. Would you be one of them? Because that would mean everything. So, ask them to be a one-time customer. Here's the second way. Maureen, where is she? There she is. Maureen, here's the second way that you could support me. First of all, would you be my customer one time? $80. If I make it easy on you? Really key words. If I make it easy on you. If I make it simple, if I make it not complicated, if I take care of it, you don't have to worry about it. If I make it easy on you, it's a very important word. Second way you can support me, and for the record, Maureen said she'd be my customer. Thank you, Maureen, for being my customer. I appreciate it so much. I hope you use it for 30 days. Give me your results after those 30 days. Because I'd love to use your story to be able to build my business. That would be amazing. And if you don't like it, I'm never going to bother you again. Consider your obligation taken care of. You are a good friend. If you ever need anything from me, all you have to do is ask. You've got an ask from me anytime you need it. Second way you could support me is I'm brand new at this and I'm a little nervous. I have my little pitch. I got my little slides and stuff. Can I sit down with you either in person or on Zoom and can I just practice on you? It would take like 15, 20 minutes. We can have a cup of coffee, we can chat, but can I just do my little pitch? I just need a smiling face. I need you to tell me if I'm doing it good, doing it bad, doing it okay. Can I practice on you? Would that be okay? When the time is convenient for you. It doesn't have to be right now. But can I practice on you sometime if we set up a time? Would that work? Give me a thumbs up if that would work. She gave me 2 thumbs up. Third way you could support me, Maureen, is if you could, especially once you get this product, if you could think of anybody else that would benefit from this product, would you mind introducing me to them? Just introduce me. Because again, you know my goal. I want to get 10 customers. If you help me get there by introducing me to people who naturally might need this product, that would help them. You'd be a hero to them, and you'd also be a hero to me. You'd be a double hero. Okay? So would you please just introduce me? So it's, introduction is an easier word than referral, actually. Would you introduce me? And number 4, this is the biggest one, Maureen, of all of them. I'd love if you could do all 4, but the biggest one is this. Would you be willing to encourage me? This is a scary thing, being an entrepreneur. I'm building it by myself. Never really done anything like this before. I need somebody to kick me in the ass just once in a while. And you're my friend. So I'll take it from you. I won't take it from the world, but I'll take it from you. Every once in a while, will you check in on me? Will you make sure that I'm not slowing down? Will you just say, hey, you know, you used to be talking about this more. You're not talking about it enough. Would you be, you don't have to be a formal coach, but would you be kind of an accountability coach for me? Because I need it. Because if I don't have it, I'll find myself slipping. So would you be willing to do that for me? Give me a thumbs up if you'd be willing to do that. It's a scary one to ask. It shouldn't be. Not with a close friend and family. Would you push me? Now when we get together for Thanksgiving or for the Christmas holiday, now Maureen's pulling me in the corner and saying, how's it going? Instead of running away from me. Maureen is bragging about me at the dinner table when we're all together as a group, instead of rolling her eyes and people making fun. So imagine a situation where you ask them to be a one-time customer. They say yes. You ask, can I practice on you? We don't have to do it right this second, but at some point, she says yes. Will you make some introductions for me? If you think about it. No pressure. But if you think of somebody that this is a natural fit, they say yes. Ask Maureen to encourage me. She says yes. Maureen, you are my true great sister. And I just want you to know this proves everything I've always thought about you, that you've got my back. And I appreciate it so much. I can't even tell you. So I'm going to follow up just to find out how the product's working for you. Is that okay? You know, a week from now, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now. I just want to see if it's working. I'd rather have your story than even the sale, you know? But now, if some of your close friends and family are saying, hey, yes, I'm willing to have a conversation with you so long as it's not about your blankety blank company. I'm tired of hearing about that blankety blank company. Now let me show you how to repair the relationship. Okay, we'll be 4 more minutes and we'll be done. And let me show you how to repair the relationship. Let's say I do that with Maureen. And Maureen says, you know, you did this before. Please stop. Put me on your do not call list. I'm like, Maureen, first of all, it sounds to me like I've damaged our relationship a little bit by putting business above our relationship. And if I made you feel uncomfortable in the process, I sincerely and completely apologize. It was never my intention. I was just excited. And I'm sorry if I assumed. I'm sorry if I pushed. I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable. Will you please forgive me? I will not push you again about our business and the business that I'm involved in. Even though I do think that we do great together. I'm just saying, I'm not going to push you about it, okay? Fair? As my sister, can we get back to normal, please? Is that okay? All right, she gave me thumbs up. But I can still go to Maureen and say, we're not going to talk, and I may not pivot to asking her for her support right then. I might just rebuild the relationship a bit first. But if it wasn't that damaged, I would ask for, would you support me? Would you at least encourage me? You know? Because you're going to get good response from that. People love to be a coach. They love pushing other people. They don't like pushing themselves, but they love pushing other people. Especially when they're given permission to do it. You know, so Maureen, push me, will you? Don't let me play small. Okay? So you can rebuild the relationship and let it take the time that it takes. If they're open at least to supporting you, then let them support you. If you opened up your restaurant, even if you made them mad, they're going to want to come to the grand opening of your restaurant. Give them the opportunity to do it. Don't say no for somebody else. Okay? Now, for those of you in services and with high ticket, how many of you are in services or high ticket? Put a 7 in the chat. If you're in services or high ticket products and you're like, how does this work for me? All right, a lot of you. Wow. All right, so throw that slide for higher ticket products or services. And pull up full screen because I don't have that slide from me. Thank you. 1, focus on sampling if you can. Anytime you can do sampling of your service, sampling of your product. What does high ticket comprise of, Catherine? I mean, you either have it or you don't. I mean, there's some people here that are selling products that are $5,000-$6,000 for a product. Most of you have low ticket products. Service examples, there's memberships, there's insurance products, things like that. Okay? So sampling whenever possible. Demonstration, whenever you can demonstrate your product or service, demonstrate it in order to be able to make the sale. I'll get back to number 7, I promise. People were asking this question. And 3, testimonials. Guess when I buy high ticket products? When people I trust recommend them to me. A testimonial is get stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of testimonials. How many of you agree that those of you high ticket people, the testimonial is worth its weight in gold? Get testimonials about your product and demo it as much as you possibly can. Sample if it's possible, right? But sampling, demos, and testimonials are what work the best for higher ticket products and services. You can still go back and ask to practice your presentation. They might not be a one-time customer, but they can still support you the other 3 ways. Throw that other slide up. They can still support you by letting you practice on them, ask for introductions, ask them to encourage you. The only thing that they may not do is be a one-time customer because it's a long-term service or it is a high-ticket item. Okay? They can still support you the other three ways. Okay? You understand? The seventh is follow-up, which we talked about. I'm going to follow up with Maureen. I'm going to make sure that the product is working well for her, or if she's thought of any other people that she could introduce me to, I'm going to follow up with her. So again, for higher ticket products or services, sampling, demonstration, testimonials. Focus on those three things. That's going to do the best for you. So I have 4 assignments for you for day 1, and then we'll wrap up and we'll come back for our VIP Q&A session. And if you're not VIP, get into the VIP session. 1, get signed up for NowSite. That's going to give you a free ticket to GoPro. You just stay with NowSite for the next 90 days. If you're going to GoPro, you're going to get into the GoPro experience for less than anybody else would pay just by being a NowSite customer for 3 months. What is it? September, October, November. Less than anybody else. It's $29 a month after your free trial. Try it for 7 days. If you don't like it, just disregard it. Just cancel. No big deal. If you already have a GoPro ticket, then get an extra ticket by signing up for NowSite and then gift it to somebody or use it as a contest, or use it as a giveaway, use it as an incentive, use it for something. Okay? Put a 5 in the chat if NowSite's been a good decision for you, those of you who've signed up. Take a look at all the 5s. Success leaves clues. Every one of these people can give you testimonials. Either you get in front of AI or it's going to get in front of you. Use it or it's going to use you. I want you to be smarter than anybody else. Number 2, start transitioning your conversations with your hot market. In the next 24 hours, you should be able to get at least 2 or 3 customers from your hot market using the approach that I just gave you, even if you have to read it off the slide. It's not that difficult. You don't have to be highly skilled. When you get the GoPro ticket, you'll be contacted. They'll send you an email with the free ticket. So get signed up, start transitioning your conversations. Set a goal for at least 3 customers from your hot market in the next 24 hours. Okay? And you will have a replay of this session until the next session starts at 11 a.m. tomorrow for free. For this session, you got 23 hours, 22 hours and 45 minutes of free replay access for you and your friends if you have them sign up for this. So that's number 2. Number 3, you could check out today's replay on your dashboard for the 24 hours. Oh, sorry. Number 3, set a goal for the number of customers you're going to get in the next 24 hours, at least 3. At least 3. At least 3. If we're going to get 10 over the course of 3 days, let's try for at least 3. Put a 3 in the chat if you're willing to shoot for at least 3. At least 3 in the next 24 hours. Even if it scares you, put a 3 in the chat. Even if you're like, turn your brain off, just breathe, follow instructions. If you had to do this if this was a job interview and you had to get 3 customers in order to get the job, you'd get the job. You go get those 3 customers. Focus on the easiest ones you can find. And then finally, check out today's replay on your dashboard. That's good for 24 hours. Okay? So that's it. We went 16 minutes over. I apologize for that. We are going to take a 20-minute break, and then we're going to come back a 15-minute break now. We're going to come back at 1/2 for our VIP Q&A session. If you want to become part of that VIP backstage Q&A session, just upgrade to VIP in order to be able to do that. In the meantime, get yourself signed up for NowSite. Get yourself signed up for VIP. I'll see you in 15 minutes. And for the rest of you, tomorrow I'm going to teach you how to transition the conversation, how to transition it from a normal conversation to a product conversation. It's going to change your life. Okay, so I can't wait to see you tomorrow. I'll see you at 11 a.m. Pacific time for all of you in general admission. For everybody else, I'll see you in 15 minutes. Okay, talk to you soon.